Hello. And I am back. I said videos in motion, so I'm cranking them out, y'all, trying to get everything in order so that we can get this thing done. And on the docket, George Zimmerman says he's homeless. Why everybody so quiet? Crickets? I said George Zimmerman said that he is homeless. I don't think nobody cares. This is a person that unalived a young man. George Zimmerman is reportedly without employment, homeless, suffering mentally, and finding it challenging to find peace after shooting 17-year-old Trayvon Martin in 2012 and being found not guilty in 2013. Didn't he talk a lot of lip when he did this? And he having mental challenges? Child said ain't so. You suffering mentally. Might be because you're having nightmares about what you intentionally did. And it's up to you to come up with the resolution to that resolve also, hon. And when I pulled up this article, this all they had. They didn't have like a backdrop or a memoir on why he's homeless and why he can't find work and what he's doing to help his mentality, because they don't care. They don't care, Mr. Zimmerman. You talked a whole lot of, and it was on camera, video, footage of you saying that you didn't care. Somebody that you intentionally unalived because of the way that they looked. And you want us to give a hoot? I honestly don't even know why I'm talking about this. Like, I'm mad at myself. Like, girl, why are we talking about this? But here we are talking about it. Yeah, he's homeless and nobody will hire him. Or either he just don't want to work. It could be that. He's just lazy and don't want to work. And he looking for somebody to start a GoFundMe. I bet you, yeah, that's it. That's it. He don't want to work and he looking for a quick GoFundMe scheme. That's exactly what that is. That's his little call out to his I guess the supporters he may have had to help him. Yep. That's his little call, his little signal call for them to come help him, give him a little money to get him on his feet until he decide that whenever he wants to go back to work or whenever suffer mentally isn't a challenge for him. And peace, child. All this time, with 13 going on 14 years later, that's crazy. That happened 13 years ago. That baby would be 30 years old, going on 31 years old. Anyway, next. I had enough of talking about him. I don't even want him on my screen anymore. But yeah. Poor Georgie. Do better. Yes, on the docket, our favorite couple in the whole wide world, Drew and Ralph Pitman. In Bravo News, Drew Sidora, star of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, is facing a turbulent period in her marriage as she officially makes serious accusations. Her husband, Ralph Pitman, according to leaked documents, Drew alleges Ralph not only cheated on her, but also subjected her to prolonged emotional abuse and attempted to force her out of their home. Simultaneously, their child custody disputes are also emerging, making an already tense divorce even more complicated and drawing significant public attention. More details in the comments. In an amended divorce complaint per TMZ, Drew is accusing Ralph of mental abuse and blatant disrespect. She asserts that he stepped out on her out of their marriage multiple times, even went as far as to interfere with her personal space. With her personal finances, child. Oh Lord, have mercy. Interfered with her personal finances. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get my dockets together. Does it seem right? Yeah. At one point, yeah, this is like my computer did like some copies or something. Yeah. At one point, Ralph allegedly withdrew a large sum of money from her account without her consent. Per the court documents, Drew says she could not take the mental abuse any longer. Yeah, this is like double whammies, double copies that I need to remove. Additionally, Drew claims that Ralph was engaging in extramarital affairs during their marriage. His alleged paramours would send screenshots of sex texts to her to flaunt their affair in her face. The Raw star also accused Ralph of a alleged physical altercation after he violently grabbed her cell phone from her, causing her to fall to the floor. This occurred during an explosive argument in which he told her that because he paid the phone, it was rightfully his to take. Why is they up in that house fighting like kids? Per court documents obtained by Radar Online, Drew is seeking primary physical and joint custody of the couple's two children, Makai and Anaya. Ralph has also filed his own petition countering Drew's claims, and he is asking that he receive joint physical custody of the children and that Drew vacate the marital home they share. Ralph claims he has a right to the home as he solely satisfied the loan for the marital residence located in Duluth, Georgia. Per the divorce petition. Is this true? So he paid off the home? Furthermore, he claims he made financial contributions to the maintenance and upkeep of the marital home since the purchase in 2020. Elsewhere in the documents, he asserts that he and Drew took out a joint loan that was used to fund joint ventures on behalf of the two. And he is demanding that they both be held liable for the debt. In his petition, Ralph says that Drew may keep possession of her 2021 Cadillac Escalade so long as she refinances the car in her name only, and he may keep his 2022 Porsche Taycan and 2018 Cadillac XT5. Furthermore, Ralph is asking that Drew be barred from asking for alimony and spousal support, as her role on the Real Housewives of Atlanta provides her with more than enough income to keep her in a comfortable lifestyle. Drew's earning capacity far exceeds Ralph's capacity, as she is a pivotal character on this nationally syndicated franchise show, This is shown on Bravo's television network. The documents state Ralph is demanding that he and Drew split the costs of raising their two children, but reportedly he has not asked the courts to demand that Drew provide him with alimony. And that is all that it states on behalf of this tumultuous divorce, separation, living together issue that they are having. They both have a separate but conjoining issue where it pertains to money. And I don't know. Honestly, if it was me, I would hope that if it was my husband, that he would leave me the home because it's his kids. But he feels that, and if this is true, if he paid off that home and it's his, then I don't know if I would want to stay there if he paid it off. But when it comes to situations like this that I've seen my sister go through, they're probably going to make them sell off the home. But I don't think that's what he wants to do. I think he wants to keep the home, is what he's stating in his statement, that he wants to keep this home. He wants her out of the home where he could just spend time with the kids and her not be there. I think this is a very toxic marriage. Sometimes things like this happen where the person you love can wind up being a person you very much hate. And that's why they have this thing called the thin line between love and hate. And I hate it for the both of them that they are going through this. They are a beautiful couple. I've heard the story of how they got together, which was very fast. I felt like Ralph in the beginning, with how it sounds, wanted it to happen real fast. And they got into something without her being able to think about it and get to know the real him. And now we're in this situation where they're having hard difficulties in their soon to be divorce, separation, but married and still living together. And it's a lot. I would not want to be in this situation at all. And I hate that the kids have to be a witness to what they have going on. And I hope that they wouldn't be handling their issues in front of the kids. It seems like everything that they're going through with the courts is not working. If they have a mediator, they need one. If they don't, to help mediate and come to a resolution. But it seems like whenever they come to something, from when we've seen the show, then they go back on their words, and then you see them on videos on Instagram looking like one big happy family. But sometimes one person can be doing that to go along, to get along, to keep the tensions down. And so that would make sense because I've been there too, where you have to play the nice guy so that the kids can have a relationship. I only have two kids, but so that the kids can have a relationship with their father. You want to keep a neutral ground and open communication. And if you can't do that, then it's just going to be very toxic, and it's going to be hard to communicate when it comes to the child's needs and wants, especially if they're younger. Um, and it doesn't look like they're going to resolve anything anytime soon. Let's hope that they can grow up and be adults about this. He's not asking for alimony from her, and but at the same time, he doesn't want to have to pay alimony because of what she makes. But it's like this, Ralph. Like, even if the judge ruled that you don't have to pay alimony right now, when she gets cut from the show, eventually you'll still have to be responsible for some type of support, which is why you filed to have alimony and probably child support too barred from you having to be responsible for. Yeah, barred from asking for alimony and spousal support. So, does he even make money for her to even ask for that? And is she even asking for that? So, I don't know if she would, knowing that she does make more than you. But I'm trying to see how you paid off the house. Like, what is he doing for a living? I thought they were still owing on the house. Because it says he solely satisfied the loan for the marital residence. So is this one of their homes or is this the home that they stay in right now? That he's solely satisfied the loan? Because if he's solely, for him to be saying that means that he's more than likely paid that mortgage off. And I don't know, that's kind of, man, if he paid that mortgage off, he gonna feel like, yeah, he's owed that. Because why would I want to sell off something that I paid for and that I intend to stay in? So, Drew girl, just go ahead and get you another home. If it's that serious for him, if he just don't want you in there, it's crazy to me. Because it seems like he's gonna continue to fight and stand at home until. So yeah, girl, you're gonna have to get you another home. I mean, I wouldn't even want to stay in a house with somebody that you say he hates you, he blatantly disrespects you. That's his way of trying to push you out of there. That people have a way of doing things to try to get you out of something. So I mean, if you want it, yeah, you can fight for it. But at the same time, I wouldn't want to be someone that puts me and my kids in danger. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I would not want to be somewhere that puts me and my children in danger. Where he's like blatantly doing things to let you know he don't want you there. So I think it's just time to go house hunting, girl. Maybe it's a good thing. You know, more might start happening for you and coming your way if you were to get out from under that rain cloud that is him in that house. I mean, unless you feel it has sentimental value to you that you don't want to leave, then I'll understand. It's not my it's not my place, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is um this is a travesty and I hope they can find a way to work it out and come to a agreement on how they want to roll this thing out. But yes, y'all, that is all. I just wanted to come back and do another video before I end the night. And it's been such a tumultuous night. Y'all, uploading and editing these videos and doing the thumbnails for them is a journey. I mean, it's crazy. The the way you have to get ready a video ready is like getting ready for the vacation and making sure you have everything packed and you need and putting all the paperwork together. It's it can be a lot if you're not used to doing this and especially if you have never done it. Oh my goodness. Thank God I've done videos and edited before. Even when I was in college, having to do presentation videos, it kind of prepared me. So, man, if I tell you this, preparing the video is a challenge because you have to prepare the thumbnail, have the thumbnail sitting so you be able to place it on a video, have the video ready, go check the video, make sure everything's cut down, check your wording, make sure everything's spelled right, and go set up the video, make sure the video is set up right, and then you got to find music that won't get copywritten. So, I'm just glad to be done with at least 2 videos, and I think I'll have 2 more tomorrow. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end on this note that it's 11:30, and I have completed 2 videos, and I am so proud. And I was not intending to go live on that last video, y'all. For kudos to me for party of 1 on my last video going live. I was meaning to just do a recording, so kudos to me. I did that live video. I was like, wait a minute, I'm doing a whole live. So I watched myself from my phone just to see what it was looking like. So yeah, let me know if I did good. You know what I'm saying? And like and subscribe to both my videos and give me some support. I appreciate it very much. And I thank y'all so much. And on that note, I will see you guys later. Until the next video. Bye.